It's tired intro. That is. Stayed up too late, woke up too early.
Yeah, sounds about right. Sleeping in for me is like 7 o'clock.
Non-existent.
7 o'clock now.
Yeah, I'm usually up at 7 every weekend. Like some sort of
Well,
madman.
I went back to work this week.
Yeah, yeah.
Full tilt back to work, driving a school bus.
How was it? How was your first week back? Was it exciting? The hopes and dreams of all the kids, and then the second day, just the dashed expectation.
First day, first fucking day. My high schoolers are absolute hellions.
Oh, that sucks.
Like absolute chaos. I had to sweep up fucking Fun Dip.
Fun dip.
Fun Dip from my high school.
Wow, that's pretty bad.
Like the second day, I had to put my foot down, and I'm like, keep your fucking masks on. Don't eat on my fucking bus. And follow the rules when you're crossing the fucking street.
Oh man, that sucks. So last year you were totally happy with high school kids because
High
they
school
kept to
kids are always
themselves.
great. They just sit down, they put their headphones on. Like, this is the first, like, and everybody I'm talking to about this, they're like, that's weird.
Maybe it was just first day shit.
It's been like that all week.
Oh,
And
maybe
I
it
was
was 1
like,
week.
and like, I had the crack, I had to do the crackdown of like, if you don't keep your masks on, you're going to have a seating assignment next week. And then fucking Friday, after we drop off our middle schoolers, the district is like, yeah, so everybody has to have a seating assignment.
Oh shit!
Every bus, every school.
Nice, nice.
Yeah, every bus, every school. So I'm like, cool. It was gonna happen anyway.
Yeah,
Like I was going to do it.
That's funny. That sucks. Yeah, I started new job. Well, not new job, but new position within the same company. So I've been playing catch up all week. As far as just like there's so much shit to fucking learn. I'm just like, all right, my brain is mush now. Thank you. Please no more. Well, at least it's a holiday weekend.
Yes.
Thank fuck for that. So
And it's just it's like tensions are really high at work right now because Washington put down that all K through 12 employees have to be vaccinated by October 18th.
yeah,
As condition for employment. And I'm like, cool, great. We're probably going to lose like 50 drivers.
really? Jesus.
We're going to lose a lot of people, and I have zero sympathy for them because they're being selfish assholes.
Yeah, I don't get it. Like I just finished up my second dose yesterday.
Like
So
everybody I've talked to about it has been vaccinated.
yeah.
Like luckily I'm not in any contact with people who were like, "No, I'm not getting a vaccine." But like I've talked to people who have talked to those people, and like these people think that the government is actually trying to kill them. And I'm like, that would imply that the government actually cares about them in the first place. Like that was what I actually said. And I was like, that would require the government to actually care about them in the first place.
Yeah. And I mean, I'm pretty sure they've shown they really don't care.
They really don't.
That's crazy. Yeah, and then I obviously I saw the whole Joe Rogan thing. Assuming you saw my tweet to Spotify.
I did not.
So oh, you didn't see that? I tagged you in it. I pretty much told them to buy us for $50 million. We have a grasp on science, and we're both vaccinated and mentally stable. If they want to move away from the meathead market, they should give us a DM. So yeah.
Yeah.
I think 50 million is a steal. To be honest.
It really is. So. I mean, we're at least half as valuable as Joe Rogan is.
At least. And that says something. God, dude, I thought that was hilarious because he was always the big proponent of, oh, you got to work out your body, man. Your body takes care of itself. And it's like, how's that working out, Joe? How's that working out? So I don't know. It's the subreddits are ablaze. It's hilarious. It makes me laugh. It's just another person who has a voice who was an idiot, and there you go. That's what happens. So, hopefully he doesn't die. He seemed like he was doing okay. He's got the money to keep himself alive, so I'm
Yeah,
not really too worried about it.
he
But
can pay to keep himself floating. But
yeah, but between like the antibody thing that he did, the fucking parasite dewormer,
fucking ivermectin. I looked into that.
he
And
took
like
a Z pack as well, just to be sure and safe, and
I don't know, but like
prednisone,
I actually
and
I looked into the ivermectin thing.
yeah,
It's so much worse than I ever imagined. I'm like, oh yeah, well, like, oh, they're taking an anti-parasitic meant for animals to treat a virus. That's not gonna work. No. It's so much worse. And they're like, well, ivermectin's approved for use in humans. Yeah,
yeah,
dosage is determined by weight
yep.
at 150 micrograms per kilogram every 3 to 12 months.
Oh, sir, you're just talking that's the kind of
And
sciencey shit we don't need here.
and ivermectin dosed properly
Yep.
has been proven to wreak absolute havoc on the male reproductive system, up to and including shrinkage of the genitals.
Well, here's what I'm thinking then. This is probably a good thing.
This is fucking
This
is
is
survival of the fittest
this is
to a
nature
T.
finally correcting
It
itself.
really
This is great.
is. Like I saw that and I was like, wow.
I didn't actually know that, so this is
I found
fantastic.
that out this morning and I saw
Oh,
a thing about it and they're like, yeah, dosed properly, like
oh,
taken
beautiful.
properly, it destroys sperm motility, it destroys sperm production, it destroys like percentage of viable sperm. And the specific term is it reduces the weight of the genitals. I'm like,
Reduces the weight.
it shrinks your balls.
Wow. Maybe this was a good thing after all.
Like
In
well,
fact, if you haven't stopped taking ivermectin, keep taking it. There's my opinion
I
for you.
am never going to tell anyone to not take ivermectin.
I just,
At this
yeah.
point, at this point,
Uh,
I have zero sympathy for anybody who's not taking the proper precautions. They know what they need to do. They're actively choosing not to do it, and and that's the thing is it's not only hurting them.
it hurts other people. It's what we all come back to every time, where it's just people don't have empathy for other people. For
They
some
don't.
reason, everybody thinks it's like a rat race and they have to be the winner. And
Mm-hmm.
in reality, it's
Mm-hmm.
all it does is just feed the system that's been fucking them the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
So, congratulations, you win the award for being dumb.
And that's the thing is like they don't even care if the system works for them. They just want the system to work against the people they disagree with.
Yeah, which is also works against them. I mean, it's the same thing when people argue that nobody should be making $15 an hour flipping burgers, and it's like if you have any, why do you have a problem with that? Oh, they'll be making the same as me. So
You
there
need to
you
be
go.
making more money because you work still
That's
like that's the
that's
exact point.
that's your bargaining chip.
No
Like,
one
what
is
the fuck is wrong with you?
no one is making enough money per hour. Shut the fuck up, bro.
What's going?
Some dude outside fucking bumping his stereo in his car.
Oh, those kids with their loud rapping music
I know.
and their Christmas jingles.
Darn them and their rhythm and blues.
Are you all right there, Grandpa? You feel like you can survive the rest of this episode? Oh, oh my
And like
gosh.
so back on the school bus thing.
Oh yeah.
My elementary schoolers are amazing.
Oh, that's good.
Elementary school is usually hell on wheels.
Yeah, that's what you were kind of going
But
with
like
last year.
this year, I got less than 20 kids.
Oh, nice.
And like we're not doing any fucky AB schedule stuff. I got 20
Yeah.
kids and they're all great. I got one who's a little rambunctious and I gotta keep reminding him like, hey, stay out of the aisle, face forward, all that stuff.
Sit down and shut up.
Yeah. But for the most part, like they're all good kids. They're all great.
Nice.
They're all super. I only have 3 kindergartners, which makes my life so easy. Because
Uh,
kindergarten has rules and like
right.
certain things that you have to do to follow, and I'm training my kindergartners in a very specific way to keep them, safe and make my job easier, and to make a substitute's jobs easier if I'm not there.
Yeah. Yeah. That's good. So what you're saying is you still like your job.
I do. I do. My middle schoolers are also a little. I mean, middle schoolers are about the same, honestly.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna have to
Oh
crack.
man.
I'm gonna have to crack down on them with the seating arrangement. But
So should we bring this up since it's in the
oh
shot and
yeah,
everything?
Kevin. Kevin won the New Egg Shuffle
Again.
again.
Yeah.
Again. That is like everybody I've told about
What
that
were
has
the
been like, "What
what
the fuck?"
what were the odds like the first time
I
around?
don't
Just
even know.
wasn't it I wonder if we could pull some numbers for this. Um because honestly the first time around, I don't think any of us were expecting um a win. Oh wow. So the odds of winning are 0.001% according to Tom's Hardware.
So about 1 in 1,000, 1 in 100,000.
Yeah. So
You've done it twice.
I've done it
Like, and
twice.
it's not like, okay, so like both times, first was to get me a graphics card, and the second was to
Yep.
get Juliana and I a PlayStation 5. Both times it's been me, Juliana, and Kevin putting in, like, entering the New Egg Shuffle every day for several, it was like almost 2 months now at this point.
Yeah, yeah, I
Like,
think
we've been keeping an eye on the New Egg Shuffle for like 2 months, entering whenever a PlayStation 5 was in.
yeah, yeah.
And
So
the fact that it's not just that we collectively won, it's that Kevin won
twice.
twice.
So apparently, and so far I haven't been feeling sick or ill.
I know, yeah, like, fuck.
So,
I almost want you to, like, reach out to somebody. Like, reach
like
out to some, like, new tech news person, be like, yo, I won the New Egg Shuffle twice.
yeah, I don't know.
Fucking rub me for good luck, bitch.
I just yeah, it's kind of crazy. Because I mean, even this article I'm looking at, everybody's so fucking skeptical that people even win this shit. And I'm over here like I've won twice. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know. That is a good question. Like what are the odds of winning twice? Maybe I should like just like tweet at Newegg and be like, "Hey, what are the odds of winning the shuffle twice?" Because I've done that 2 times now. And
Or what? Just put that out there. Hey, what are the odds of winning twice?
oh yeah, yeah,
And they were like,
yeah.
"Oh, it's basically impossible." And they're like, "Well, about that."
Well, hey, hey guys.
Oh, what'd you get? Well, I didn't get anything.
I didn't get anything. You know, if I enter for myself, I probably would never win.
Oh
That's the
no.
thing. And for me personally, like, you know, I don't know. I'm still waiting on the PS5 for various reasons. One, still no 4K TV, so no real reason to get a 4K console, right?
Mm-hmm.
Two, there's still no real exclusives released. Everything's just enhanced editions. So,
Yeah,
you know,
and it's one of those, like, we knew it
until
was
that
gonna be
happens.
we knew it was gonna be a pain in the ass to get, so we wanted to just try and get one, so we had it for when the stuff that we want
And
comes
there you
out.
go. And you got it.
Yeah.
It finally happened.
I'm contemplating getting the dark plates from D-Brand.
Dude, why don't you just paint these ones? I mean, it's not a mini, so I understand your hesitation. But
Because then I'd have to, like, put the effort into painting it. But I looked into it and I'm like, it's $60
for new side panels
for
for it, that's
just
crazy.
the side panels. It's another 20 if you want the graphic down the center too.
Jeez, that's pretty crazy. I don't know. I think it looks nice. Part of me wants to like open it to make sure everything's on the up and up before I bring it over, but I'll let you do that. That's on you.
I I don't suspect it's terribly.
I don't either. I think it was just sitting around,
Oh yeah.
and so hopefully it wasn't
I
like
mean, those things move so fast. I'm not fucking surprised.
yeah. Although word on the street is they're starting to kind of there's some places that are getting stock and they're just kind of holding on until the Christmas season, so they're not actually actively adding it to their inventories yet.
Sounds
Which I
about right.
get. I totally
Oh,
get that.
absolutely.
And with the chip shortage and everything still, it's
Yep.
just like, oh my god.
Yep. They want to have at least some stock so that they can get their Christmas sale numbers up.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
probably stockpiling for like Black Friday at this
Probably.
point, and stock is coming out so slowly that they're just waiting for that.
Yeah. Which realistically, I think TSMC doesn't plan on catching up until like 2023
At this
with
point,
current orders.
sounds about right.
So it just sucks. It was like that perfect storm, you know.
It really was.
Everybody stay home. All right, everybody buy electronics. All right, silicon shortage. Fuck. All right, everybody's fucked. All right, cool. Let's move on.
I bought that monitor.
Oh, cool. Nice.
I haven't gotten it yet. I ordered it last night. It's not supposed to get here till like Thursday, but
Ah,
I have
God,
purchased.
so
I have
long.
spent my money on it.
Excellent. That's cool.
And now I await its
Ooh,
arrival.
ultra wide.
Yep.
Welcome to the future.
I'm gonna be dropping this. Yeah, and I'm gonna be extra grateful for it because I'm gonna be dropping down to a single monitor in that time.
Oh,
Because
really? What do you do?
I'm headed down to Portland to hang out with a friend today, and I'm like,
Ah,
I don't know when I'm gonna be going down to Portland again. So like, whenever we go to Portland, we try and lump as much like new stuff in Portland shit together. So we have to go to Portland as infrequently as possible. So I'm like, well, Free Geeks open this weekend. Okay, so I'm gonna take the bad TV down, which means that this TV is gonna have to go in the bedroom, so we can use it with the PlayStation 5 4K.
Yep.
4K HDR.
Oh, well now. Yep, HDR right there.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
in gold, so you know it's true.
And I mean, like, if nothing else, it's effectively just a super powerful PS4
Media
Pro.
center. Oh yeah, and it's just a great media center.
Well,
you know?
and it'll be nice because like this is a more capable TV than the other one, which is a 10-plus-year-old Magnavox.
Oh yeah, good old Magnavox. Do they still make anything?
I grew up with a Magnavox CRT.
I mean, I remember growing up with like a Magnavox tube TV.
Mm-hmm.
So I think they were one of the few that had that combo, VCR TV combo.
Oh yeah.
That was infamous all around. Oh my god, they still make TVs. Um, that's crazy. And I think I don't know, maybe that wasn't Magnavox, maybe that was RCA. And for some reason, we always owned RCA products as well. I don't know why. Wow, Magnavox still makes TVs. That's crazy.
Exist. That's
Yeah, I mean that alone is wow. I wonder what their TVs are.
Oh, it's a Philips subsidiary.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. The more you know. Yeah. I've been looking at TVs, but I don't know. It's one of those. I need the perfect storm of things to happen before I can do that.
Yeah.
Realistically, or hope that Amazon has the TV that I want that I can make 5 payments on. So.
I mean, what are you looking for in a TV?
Specifically, I'm looking at the Vizio P series.
Okay. Vizio's good stuff.
Oh yeah, no. Vizio is basically like a black horse on the market because they're only in North America, and a lot of people just think, oh, Vizio, but Vizio has higher ratings on Artings than most of the other TVs.
Mm-hmm.
So, everybody's like Samsung, but I get it. Some people for some reason love Samsung, but I just am not that guy.
First experience with any HD television at all
was
Vizio.
Yeah, Vizio. I don't know.
My dad bought a Vizio 42-inch 1080i.
Oh, buddy.
1080i TV for
There you go.
for Christmas one year, and
Huh.
it was fucking life changing because it was like 2006, 2007, so like 16, 17-year-old me, fucking mind blowing.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah, because
And
we
then
bought.
and
I
then
remember. Yeah. Holy
and then
shit.
my dad,
It's wild.
and then he eventually bought like a 24-inch 720p TV to use as a monitor for his computer, because that
Yeah.
was back in the VGA days when every
Oh, the
TV had
good
a
old
VGA port
VGA
on the
days.
back.
Yep.
Because we hooked up that TV, that 1080i TV, because he had a media PC that he had bought in like an HP media PC that he had bought in 2005 that had like a built-in TV tuner.
Huh. All right.
So he hooked that up to the big TV, the 42-inch.
Yeah. God, I remember when I got my first 1080p monitor. That was like amazing.
Right?
I still have that monitor. Shit. What am I even talking about? I still have that monitor. It still works. For the longest time,
If it ain't
God, I
broke, don't fix
used,
it.
yeah, right? Yeah.
Worst case scenario, it's good for a LAN.
Yeah. I
Assuming you
mean,
ever leave the house for something like that.
no, fuck that. No, because I'd have to take my computer, which weighs like 70 fucking pounds. Oh, God. Yeah, no, I was moving this around because I was fucking with it. Like, was it last week, I think? And it was just like, Jesus Christ. I was like, this has to weigh 70 pounds at this point.
I had a friend who was just, I mean, like, he was a smug bastard at best. And, like, we'd all go to a LAN party and we're all just, like, huffing our big ass computers in. Like, you think you have a heavy computer?
Yeah.
My friend, oh, I don't even remember what the case was called, but the thing was like 3.5 feet tall.
Was it a Case Labs case?
1.5 feet. It might have been. It was huge.
It was
I
probably a
mean, this
Case
thing
Labs
was
case.
fucking massive, and he like full custom water loop, like everything. He had dual 290s, like
Oh,
top, like
shit.
it was the toppest of the top of the line that you could have
Yeah.
got when he built that computer back in like
Oh, man.
2014 or 2013, whenever those were new.
Yeah.
It would have been 2014. So
God.
shortly after I met him. But yeah, he had that, and so like he would have that around to fucking LAN parties, and then ironically his roommate would like show up later and just like pull his computer out, set it on the ground on the wheels he attached to it, and just like push the whole thing in, just effortlessly, just like we're like, you son of a bitch. And he's like, what? Work smart, not hard.
Right? No, I remember when I had do you remember the old Cooler Master, the half 932s and those big monstrosities that were like stamped steel and just, oh my God. It weighed a ton, but it came with both a foot and wheel option. So you could actually just put casters on it and wheel it around the house. I missed that case.
Before I jumped into the Define series, I had a Roswell Thor.
Oh yeah. Oh, those things were pretty fucking beefy too.
Had like the fins on the top that you could open and close.
Yeah, yeah. And you felt like this was the top. This was the peak of PC case engineering.
Well, I got it secondhand from the guy who went to the fucking monster case.
Oh yeah, okay.
Because he was like, "Hey, I'm upgrading to this. Do you want this Thor?" Because I had some fucking ancient ass Alienware secondhand garbage thing. So I'm like, "Yeah, I have a case with 2 side panels now."
Oh my God,
that was my upgrade path.
Oh, those old Alienware cases.
Let's see. What did I have? I had my Gigabyte, my old Gigabyte motherboard, my 9. Fuck, what is it? I can see it, but it's over there.
I can see
I'm
it.
not wearing pants, so.
I mean, I'm not either. I'm wearing shorts.
I'm
So
wearing less than that.
Oh my. The stream just got PG-13.
Oh yeah.
It's good to know that we
But yeah,
dress up for the show.
it was a gigabyte like FX, AM3 FX9 something. FX980. That's what it was. Motherboard.
Was it 980 or 890?
980.
Oh, okay.
It was an old AM3 mother because remember I had the fucking 8350.
Oh yeah, the fucking heater.
So it was that. Oh, you want to talk about a fucking heater? My first graphics card was a fucking ATI RX 4850.
It was a beautiful card.
It was great for playing Team Fortress 2 on low in 2013. Well, no, I was able to get that up to like medium or so.
Yeah.
But that thing screamed because it was a single slot card.
Oh yeah. I remember. Oh god, yeah,
and
that
then
was before.
And then I upgraded to a GeForce 660 Ti that I got for like $60 off of a friend who had just upgraded to a 760.
Good upgrade. Those
Great
cards
upgrade.
were, yeah.
Great upgrade. 760 was a great card. Because that's my same friend who got the EVGA Dark X299.
Oh yeah.
At PDX LAN that one year. He also won the G4 an MSI G4 760 in a game of rock paper scissors at PDX LAN.
I could only imagine just the pressure of that rock paper scissors game.
It was just like, hey, just go until you can't go anymore. And he made it to the very end, and he won.
Nice. That's pretty awesome. I've
always wanted to go to a PDX LAN.
Yeah, I always see videos. Obviously not last year, because I don't think they even had it last year.
No. But I have several friends who go, or who went to every one.
Yeah. It'd probably be pretty cool.
Because they have 2 a year.
I just feel like,
oh, it
I don't
smells
know.
it smells in there.
I would imagine the smell, and I would imagine some of it would just be very cringe. I feel like some of it would also be very cringe. Or some of the people. I shouldn't say the event, just the people.
I mean, there's the horse trough of Monster.
Jesus Christ.
That you can just take. It's free.
God.
Like free with your ticket.
That's just, I don't know. Maybe I'm just too old for something like that now. Maybe I need to be reckless and in my 20s to really appreciate PDX LAN.
But yeah, like my friends, they'll go and they'll get a table for themselves and they'll all just set up on that table for the weekend.
Oh. Yeah. I'm too old. I'm too old for PDX LAN, I think.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm pretty much too old for anything at this point. Like if I wanted to go to any convention, I'm just like, I'm that old guy now.
I am considering going to Rose City Comic-Con.
Yeah.
Only because Adam Savage is going to be there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Adam Savage is coming to Rose City Comic-Con. I heard about that. I heard it on the radio yesterday.
The radio.
The radio.
The radio. Oh, I love Adam Savage. His channel's fantastic on YouTube.
I absolutely adore it. I mean, if it's one of the videos that's like focused on Adam, if it's one of the other tested people, I don't watch it.
Yeah.
But if it's the Adam Savage video, like where just he's hosting or doing or like his one day builds or whatever.
Yep, I love his one day builds.
Did you watch the where they built the perfect grade Unleashed Gundam?
Yeah, I watched that one.
Fucking crazy.
As a fan of mechs, of course I watched that one.
Yeah.
So
like,
yeah,
fucking like 1/60th scale, perfect grade, fucking A.
Yeah, God, and he just does such good work. I wish I was that talented.
His content's so great, and he's even like doing anything crazy. He just turns the camera on and works.
He's just very camera friendly. He's very charismatic. He's he exudes that charisma
Well, and I mean
and that intelligence too.
that's why he
Also helps.
managed to stay in the spotlight after MythBusters,
Yeah.
and Jamie just kind of faded into the background. But that's what
Well, here's the
they
thing,
each
Jamie.
wanted.
Yeah, that's what they wanted. I was to say because Jamie didn't like. He's the type like me. It's just like leave me the fuck alone.
Mhm.
Like let me do my thing,
Mhm.
and that there you go. That's you get what
Absolutely.
you get.
Unlike,
But for Adam,
it's
yeah.
talk, listening to Adam talk about the times where Jamie would let loose were great. Because have you been watching the series about the all the MythBusters stuff that they're auctioning off for charity?
I haven't. No, I haven't
So
watched
yeah,
any of this.
they had the MythBusters explosive exhibition that toured the country for like 10 years.
Oh
And
yeah.
they finally completely discontinued that um that exhibit, and they're
Okay.
auctioning off everything.
Oh, what does that entail? Is that like?
It had some of the rocket boosters for their rocket car experiments. It
Oh,
had
that's awesome.
pieces of Buster,
That's pretty cool.
like pieces of the original Buster.
That's
Rough like blueprints that Adam
that's
and
pretty
Jamie
awesome.
drew on like the blue paper, and they're all signed by Adam.
That's
Like
awesome.
Adam signed basically everything. They had the shark, the
Oh
dummy shark
really?
that they cut up that they had for they're auctioning the shark off.
They're gonna make a ridiculous amount of money off
Well,
that
and that's the
stuff.
thing is all the proceeds are going to the Grant Imahara Steam Foundation.
Perfect.
So it's all going to charity for getting Steam
Outstanding.
to kids, which is great, and honoring Grant Imahara.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, no, then they're gonna make a
They had
ridiculous amount of money.
the rapid fire crossbow
Oh, that was a good one.
apparatus,
Yeah, that was.
um, the painting with explosions that they did, and then but they had one where it was like MythBusters alcohol, and
Yeah.
they had to like relabel everything because they would have to blur it all.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right.
They would have to relabel everything. So whenever they would have a bottle of alcohol, they would create their own label for it. And
Yeah.
there was one that Adam did, and it was like MythBusters wine vintage whatever, and then it had like the circle with the cross, and then like a drunk dude,
Yeah.
laying down, and he's like, that's modeled after Jamie,
That's
because there was a
awesome.
time where it was like one of the myths they were testing was the myth was two friends went out, one was blind, one could see, but the guy who could see got fucking shit-faced drunk and couldn't drive home. So he sat in the back and directed his blind friend where to go and what to do. So they were testing that, and to test it accurately,
Yep,
they would get drunk, and Jamie was the drunkard. So he's like, "Can I
nice.
have a bottle of Maker's Mark?" And they were like, "Sure." So like Jamie totally fucking hammed it up and gets a
Nice.
bottle of Maker's Mark and just goes and sits down in the ditch and just starts fucking pounding it out.
That's
It gets
awesome.
absolutely fucking blasted.
That reminds me of the one myth with the trying to trick the breathalyzer. And they had a whole bunch. So they were just drinking nonstop. And I remember Adam was just really getting into it as far as drinking.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, man. I really, really miss like the old school Mythbuster days. But I don't even is it even on anymore or did they transition to something else?
It ended several years ago.
So it is like fully ended.
It's
Because
over.
I thought they tried to keep it going with other people, but maybe I'm thinking
I know
wrong.
like Cary Grant and Tori tried doing something. Like
Yeah.
they tried doing their own show, but then Grant died.
Yeah.
Yeah, the final episode was in 2018.
Oh yeah, and to have totally different hosts, yeah. They had 2 seasons with 2 different hosts that weren't Jamie and Adam. That's crazy. Huh. Today I learned. Oh wow. They only also did like what is that? 14 episodes between 2017 and 2018.
Yeah, they really ramped it down toward the end.
Yeah.
What the fuck? I'm looking at the MythBusters like breakdown that they have on Google, and it's just like
Mm-hmm.
final episode date February 7th, 2018. Number of seasons 17. Number of episodes 296. List of episodes narrated by Robert Lee and Robin Banks. Redhead Carrie Elizabeth Byron.
uh, bless the
Like
internet.
what?
I don't want you to know who she is. Clearly.
But there was also MythBusters Junior with just Adam.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was in like 2019.
And I don't remember.
Longtime MythBusters co-host Adam Savage returns to the small screen as host and executive producer of his junior edition to the franchise. 10-episode series sees Savage team up with 6 kids, all under the age of 16, get a chance to show their ingenuity and STEAM skills. So it's basically Adam working with kids and like, showcasing the the scientific process and all that good stuff.
Nice. So like Master Chef Junior, or whatever it is.
I guess. And then there's MythBusters The Search, trying to find the next star.
I think I remember that, sort of. Although maybe I'm trying not to remember that. I don't know. Either way, great show. Love that show. I grew up on that show. Fantastic show.
The show only worked because of just the way Jamie and Adam were as people.
Yeah, 100%. Their complete opposite dynamic was perfect. I mean, you had somebody who was
to each other, 100%.
Yeah, you had somebody who was very meticulous, focused, and just kind of wanted to go by numbers and by the book, and then you had somebody who was like,
and then you had Adam Savage.
And then you had Adam Savage, who's just like, why don't we do this? Why don't we do let's do something crazy? And it's just kind of like it was perfect. It was perfect.
There were times even where Adam was talking about it. Is like they would be discussing the process for how to do a thing, and Jamie would just, Adam and Jamie would be butting heads, and then Jamie would be out for a day, and Adam would just do it his way. That actually came up when they were talking about like they were trying to test like zombie myths. Like
I remember that.
And they had the vacuum form masks.
Yep.
Like that was Adam's idea, and Jamie was like, no. And then Jamie was out for a day, so Adam just made these masks.
Adam just did it.
Adam just made them.
Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Yeah. See, God, what a great show.
I need to watch. I've been meaning to watch MythBusters again. I'm sure you have it on your server.
I don't actually.
You don't? What the fuck is wrong?
No, I don't know.
Somebody has.
I'm thinking I should do that, but I'm also trying to be leery of hard drive space again. So. I know it's a struggle. I think hard drive prices are coming down though, and I think I'm just going to take the plunge and get like a Synology 4-bay NAS going, and for 16 terabytes.
On the subject of NAS,
yes,
on that Roswell Thor that I had,
yeah,
I traded that for my Define R4 because my friend was trying to set up a server, and all he had was a spare Define R4, and he's like, there is not enough room in here for hard drives and the amount of hard drives that I need, so I'll trade you the Define R4 for the Thor, because the Thor suits my needs better, and you want a less gamer case.
Less gamer case.
Yeah, and once I get that new monitor, I'm gonna have I'm gonna be completely rearranging my space.
Nice. Yeah, that'll happen. Oh crap! Yeah, I got another.
I'm gonna be able to put my computer on my desk because I'm gonna have fucking room for it.
What? What is this? I don't know.
Desktop will be on my desktop.
I I don't even think if I rearrange stuff, I could get mine on my desk.
Oh, you've got a big, like, super wide case, don't you?
Yeah, I've got the Define 7XL. So
I mean, you could probably fit it where you keep your stereo, but that would kind
yeah,
of take out that entire side.
yeah, and then it just becomes like I
Yeah.
don't know. It's just there. Oh, are you
Yeah.
on my server right now?
Yes. Well, I'm just on Plex. I'm looking for because I know somebody I share that shares with me has MythBusters.
Yeah. Yeah, I need to get it.
Yeah.
I will probably end up getting it.
Yeah, my buddy's
Just,
got MythBusters. He's got 14
just
seasons of MythBusters.
see that. What is this amateur hour shit? I mean, you get something, you get all the seasons.
He just needs to update it.
Terrible, terrible. Um, Actually, I need to go through everything and see what I need to get better copies of, and I don't want to because it's going to take forever.
Yes.
I'm like looking at that. I'm just like, I need to do this, but I don't want to spend a million years doing it. So that is what it is.
Like, oh, one of
Oh,
the things they were auctioning off was one of the books that they shot.
oh really?
Yeah, and the
I
story,
remember that
the
one. That was
specific
cool.
story behind that is like because they just had a random thick ass book that they were shooting. Because
Yeah.
the whole theory was like, oh, I got shot in the chest, but I was saved by the Bible that I had in my breast pocket. And they went to go test it, and they showed up with a Bible, and they get to they're wherever they're at shooting
Yeah.
range, and the guy who runs the shooting range is like, under no circumstances will I let you shoot a Bible at this range. And Adam went, yeah, that's fair.
All right, that's fine.
That's fair.
That's fucking funny. Oh, that's hilarious. See, just more reasons why I need to get that show. So, Mythbusters. Let's see here. Oh my god, does nobody just? This could be a chore to find. Okay,
Nobody has the whole thing.
fuck.
I mean, I'm not wholly surprised. It's huge. 300 episodes? 340-minute episodes?
All right. Well, it's
Although,
gonna
like,
be something to
bless you for
solve.
grabbing, like, 4 of the movies that I was interested, or, like, 3 of the movies that I was interested in.
Oh, which ones?
Reminiscence, The Green Knight, and I guess 4, The Founder and Snake Eyes.
Snake Eyes. Yeah, I gotta grab Vacation Friends. What the hell is this one? No Man of God. I don't know what that is. Is that wait, is that fucking that is Elijah Wood. Holy shit.
Yeah, what now?
I don't know. It'll be on the server at some point.
Okay.
The Protege, I don't remember what that one is. It's the new Cinderella. Fuck that. It looks awful.
Of course it does.
Don't Breathe 2. I don't think I have the first one. Sequel set here. Wait, maybe I do have the first one. I don't know. Let's go through all these. So many movies. I'm really disappointed that they're gonna stop having stream or they're gonna stop
Oh,
having
the co-streaming stuff.
yeah. I'm really sad about that. Oh, which reminds me, did you start and finish Loki yet?
Oh yeah, Juliet and I watched it in a day.
Excellent.
We
Outstanding.
finished the
So
last episode of The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and then we just
yeah,
watched Loki start to finish.
beautiful.
Holy fucking shit.
Right? What did I
That
say?
show was so fucking good.
What did I say?
And you're right that it absolutely set up what the next phase of the MCU is going to be.
Oh,
Which, I mean,
yeah,
they had kind of
100%.
already hinted at with... They kind of spoiled it by announcing all the names of everything.
Yeah.
With what the next Doctor Strange is going to be.
Yeah.
The Multiverse of Madness.
But I mean, let's face it. I mean, spoilers. If you haven't fucking seen it, I don't really care, but spoilers. So shut your ears and your eyeballs.
Spoilers for Loki. Go to the end of the episode.
Yeah,
if you haven't
no
seen
shit.
Loki.
Just bringing in Kang the Conqueror is just fantastic, and
Which
the
one?
fact that
Which one was that? Sorry.
he's at the end of Loki. He's the guy.
Oh, he's the guy. Okay.
He's the guy, which is why he said, "I'll see you later," and just the fact that he was like, "If I die, that means that the worst versions of me are going to come out and play." So
It's like you think I'm bad.
yeah, no, it's just so, and there's so many just theories now. Like as soon as the universe it hits and just all those branches start going,
Mhm.
it's like we've got WandaVision, where is that where the end of WandaVision comes in, and she hears her kids.
Absolutely.
Is that where shit goes wonky in the new Spider-Man? Because I'm assuming you saw that
I
trailer.
did see that trailer. That's because
Um,
okay. So I have a theory about that because
okay,
everybody's like, oh, that's so out of character for Doctor Strange. It's because it fucking is. You know what else is out of character for Doctor Strange? Wearing his cape when he's home.
it is. Yeah,
Because
there's
they show it in
yeah,
Infinity War.
yeah.
Strange is at home without his cape, and then shit
That
goes
escape
down. Cape,
tape. Yep. So
cape.
I do.
Strange doesn't wear. That is not Doctor Strange.
That is one of the theories right now. Actually, people are assuming, and this is what's funny, and if it's accurate, I'm gonna laugh. People are thinking and theorizing that it is actually Mephisto playing as Strange,
I also wouldn't. That wouldn't surprise me at all.
which is just hilarious and would make the perfect circle back
Mm-hmm.
to WandaVision, where everybody was like, "Is it Mephisto? Am I Mephisto?" Like that was easily the best um, screen rants ever. I love that one.
I wonder
Yeah,
where things are gonna go with Vision now. That's
I
also
don't
what
know.
I'm curious about. Now that with the end of WandaVision, I'm wondering where things with
Where is
Vision are
Vision?
going to, because he got woken up. His
Yeah,
whatever state got woken up.
ship of Theseus. Yeah. I think I'm trying to think where he would make a reappearance. Realistically, if he makes a reappearance, it'll probably be in Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, because I think Wanda's confirmed.
Because that's yeah, Wanda was confirmed for that one.
So,
But
realistically, it'd probably be there
we're gonna
because
yeah, the way I see it is we're gonna get some screwiness with Spider-Man No Way Home
100%.
because
There's
first off, multiversal Sinister Six, yes please.
oh dude, and
Because
there's so many.
they showed a whole fucking six of them. I don't know if you saw that.
Oh yeah, I saw
I'm
everything,
sure you've
sir.
seen all the. I'm
I
sure
have
you've seen the
watched.
breakdown.
I've watched the trailer at least 5 or 6 times now. I've watched several breakdowns. I was theorizing with Jeffrey at work. Like we were both going back and forth. Like the theory is that Norman Osborn came over to to the universe that they're in, killed his counterpart, and basically kept Oscorp on the DL, and is just slowly
Mm-hmm.
putting shit together. It's a whole thing. So
I'm just
yeah.
glad. I'm just glad we have Alfred Molina back as Doc Ock.
Oh, between that
He
and
is.
fucking
He
Willem
is
Dafoe
like.
as like
And I will fully admit that this is because this is what I grew up with. But Alfred Molina as Doc Ock is Doc Ock to me.
oh yeah, no, he's fantastic.
Like
It's just
that movie
yeah,
was so fucking influential on my childhood.
it was a great movie.
It was
I mean,
great. Like
just like how the
it's
first Spider-Man
like
was.
the first Spider-Man was good and it really set things up, but
Yeah,
Spider-Man 2 was just so good
yeah,
because
it
it
was
didn't
fantastic.
have too much going on and it actually kind of made sense and there was like, Peter's crisis of conscience and the whole thing.
Yep.
And I'm trying to think who the sub-villain was in that one.
I honestly can't recall.
I think it was just Doc Ock.
I believe it was because they didn't bring. I think it was. I don't think there was a real big I mean, you kind of had James Franco,
They had him a little bit like kind of
but he wasn't. I wouldn't say he
he
was a
was
sub-villain though.
he was antagonizing, but he wasn't
Yeah,
doing anything. Mm.
yeah, yeah. It was mostly just Doc Ock.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just Doc Ock in that one because it's not like Spider-Man 3 where they had fucking Sandman and
Sandman,
Venom
Venom,
and
yeah.
fuck, who else?
Which I'm really disappointed in the fact that they're not going for an R rating with Venom. It just feels like,
Yeah,
when
they
you're bringing Carnage into it, and you're gonna
I
instantly dial back. I honestly feel they should have gone the Deadpool route. Give us the R
they
version,
should have.
and
And
then
then
for Christmas, release a PG-13 if you want.
yeah,
Give us a Christmas
but
special or whatever.
Venom should be an R-rated superhero series. Like
It should.
cuz I finally watched the first one and I'm like, "Oh, that was actually pretty great."
Yeah.
Like that was an enjoyable film. It was a good time. So I have reason to be excited for the second one.
Yeah. I mean, plus you got Woody Harrelson, who
Right?
just who better to have as just somebody to play crazy than
Woody fucking
that.
Harrelson.
I think he's going to do a really good job with that. But yeah, I don't know.
I mean, well, Woody Harrelson is just a great fucking actor.
He is a really good actor, but I think he's going to pull off just crazy really, really well
Oh
with
yeah.
that character.
Oh yeah.
But I don't know. I don't understand Sony's motivation to make that PG-13. I mean, because here's the thing: they know they have the fan base. I mean, hell, the movie made 800 and something million dollars.
Yeah.
Like, why not? And you still have Spider-Man, which still rakes in the cash. So, like, take the chance. Fox did it with Logan. Logan was fucking amazing. Fox did it with Deadpool. We've got Deadpool 3 coming out,
Deadpool 3 coming
next
out
year. I
under
don't
the
know.
Marvel Studios type
Under
name.
Marvel.
Still
Just
rated R.
Under Disney.
Still
Like,
rated R.
even Disney knows not to fuck with that. They're like, oh, yeah, why would we
Yeah,
ruin what
and
makes this funny?
Venom should be R rated. Venom
It
2.
should. Given the characteristics of all the characters, yes, it should be rated R.
And just the
Hands down.
tone.
Oh yeah, the dark,
Especially like just that general tone, and I'm bringing Carnage in.
yeah. Carnage is not a PG-13 character.
No. Not by a long shot.
But I hope it's still good. I'm sure they'll just
I mean,
tone down
it'll
on
still be
certain things.
enjoyable, but they're gonna tone down a lot of shit.
Yeah, and I don't think it'll give the effect
And
of
that's why I'm glad the Suicide Squad was R rated.
Oh yeah. Well,
that movie would not have worked as well if it was not R rated.
Yeah, and I think that was DC knowing that they should just let James Gunn do what he does, because he's like, oh look, he makes other things that are really successful. Let's trust that he knows what's going on.
Yeah, they needed something that wasn't awful.
Yeah.
After everything that's been awful that they've released so far, like
yeah,
it was looking up with the first Wonder Woman movie.
It was. I can remember thinking
I was really hopeful for things with that first Wonder Woman movie, and then we got fucking Justice League.
Have you watched the Snyder Cut?
I have not.
Honestly, you should, because it's way better.
I know, but
here's the thing. As somebody who's watched the original Justice League, was like, dear God, this is fucking atrocious. And then watched the Snyder Cut and was like, oh my God, look at what happens when you actually give characters backstory.
Fucking let a director do what a director's gonna fucking do.
Yeah, and let a director actually direct and do smart things. No, DC, God, I wish Disney would just buy them so they could just have access to good fucking writers and directors.
I still have hope for the Batman.
As do I. I do. It looks good.
I think the Batman is going to be good. I'm really excited to see because it's finally going to give us a proper movie adaptation of young Batman.
Yeah.
Because they tried doing that with the Dark Knight.
Yeah.
And
but see, with the Dark Knight, they knew they couldn't spend a lot of time on it because of everything else that was set up.
Like they had the the him training to become Batman with Ra's al Ghul and all that shit, but it when he finally got back to Gotham and he gets his stuff set up, we never see him doing, fighting the street. He immediately is just, well, who's the big bad guy? And immediately after that, there's no build up to it. There's no and that's that. I think that's what really got people's attention with this. With the trailer for the Batman that came out was we actually saw Batman absolutely destroy a thug.
Yeah.
It wasn't just a grab and wing somewhere else, get this guy out of my way as I'm on my way to, the big bad guy. It's no, he just absolutely dismantles this man.
Yeah, and it's the lack of control.
And it's that once he's down, he keeps hitting.
Yeah.
And then he finally stands up and goes, I'm vengeance. Or whatever the fuck he says.
It's very much, it was the lack of control. It was something that had to be learned. How far do I need to beat somebody? And that's what he's finding.
Too far. It's
how far is too far? What are they scared of me?
It's that raw, untrained, undisciplined energy that we've needed. And people are like, well, Batman's wearing Doc Martens. Yeah. Who fucking cares?
And he's also wearing fucking makeup finally. And takes his mask off.
We see him with the mask off, and it's been obvious that they're wearing makeup under it, but we never.
But they don't actually ever see it.
We never see that, and I'm like, this is the realistic Batman that we've needed because even the Batmobile looks like an actual fucking car now.
Yeah, it does. I'm all for it. Oh. Who we need Michael Keaton back as Batman.
I want to see Batman Beyond
with him as Bruce Wayne.
Michael Keaton as Bruce Wayne.
It would be it would be so good.
That's where Michael Keaton reprises his role as Bruce Wayne.
And he just every time he talks, there's just a TLC reference. There just has to be a TLC reference. That's it. Just like from the other guys. You've seen that movie, right? Please tell me you've seen the other. Yeah,
I saw the other guys in theater.
Yeah,
but that was
it. And just the TLC references every fucking other sentence. All right, I don't want no scrubs. Okay. Do you keep doing that on purpose? What are you talking about? TLC references. I don't even know what that is. All right, just creep. This fucking that movie.
And I think I really enjoyed the other guys, but that part of it was completely lost on me because I didn't grow up with TLC.
God damn it, man! It's
me being a stupid ass sheltered child.
Yeah, Zoomer. Oh my gosh, that movie was fantastic. But Michael Keaton needs to come back. I would wholeheartedly support Michael Keaton coming back as old Bruce Wayne to train a new Batman. That would just be. If anybody from DC, or Warner Brothers listens to the show, there you go. Hit us up. We will give you ideas. We know people. All right, this is just make it happen.
We are Michael people, Keaton. And we know people who care about this shit.
Exactly. It's And
We
yet
are your
DC,
demographic. Listen to us, God damn it.
they won't. They're just gonna keep slinging shit at a board and be like, we can make a movie out of this plus this. It's so sad to see because it's
It is.
DC, the DC universe has so much to offer,
And
and they just fuck it up every time.
there's so much that they could do that would be right. Like I want to like I want to see proper movie adaptations of the Bat family. I want to see Dick and Jason and fucking Tim and Damien. I want to see the Robins. I want to see I want a Nightwing movie.
Yeah,
I want a
that'd
Red
be
Hood
awesome.
movie.
It won't ever happen. At least
If
not
the
not a live action.
if
You'll
the
get like an animated version.
if the Batman does well and they actually fucking do shit right, it might happen.
I don't know.
And I mean, the Batman will do well, and I hope it's actually fucking good, because the guy they have playing Jim Gordon is an amazing actor.
Oh yeah, I love him. He's great in Westworld. But see, here's the problem. DC is notorious. They'll have a success, right? And then for some reason they'll
The
just
Suicide
decide
Squad.
they'll just decide to fuck it up.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, they honestly like
And like they'll have
Sni-
things slated out, and then like one thing will fail, and then suddenly they don't have the budget for the stuff that's already slated, so they cancel it. Cough,
Yeah.
cough, Aquaman, cough, cough, Flash.
Yeah. It's just it's one of those things where I don't know who's making decisions for
It's
them.
the wrong guy.
Like, do they have? I don't know. It's like they have the people from Minority Report, and they're in the tub and they're just squeezing out shitty ideas left and right.
No, you see, they've got that one shitty little alien from Rick and Morty, just going, you want to help me develop my app?
You want to help me develop my?
You want to develop a movie?
You want to develop a movie series and then throw it down the
You
toilet?
want to develop a movie series? Wasn't that Taika Waititi? I feel like
Was
that
it?
was. I think that was.
I don't know. All I know is tomorrow I'm seeing Shang-Chi, so which I've heard great things. Also, Dune. I've heard good things about Dune. They had like a premiere. No, they had like a private premiere type thing in Venice, and apparently everybody was like really pleased. And it looks like it's going to be multiple movies because they need to do it proper this time.
Mm-hmm.
And since people are now used to multiple movies, thank you, Peter Jackson.
That was Taika Waititi.
It was. That's funny. Yeah. God damn it. I'm seeing Shang-Chi tomorrow. That should be amazing. What else? The Eternals is coming out in November. That looks amazing.
That I'm excited for.
Fuck, man. You saw the last trailer for that, right? Did we talk about that? I feel like we talked about it. Did we? Yeah, we'll talk about it some more because goddamn, that set it up beautifully.
I think now that I have the context of Loki, that's going to have some interesting implications.
Oh, yes.
Because I wonder if the TVA is going to show up at all in.
Unclear. I mean, and here's the thing. The other question is this taking place after Loki? Is this taking place during Loki? There's so many things that we have to think about now with the addition of the TV shows.
Well, that's the problem. That's the problem with Loki, is that it exists in the anathema of time.
Right. And
because
so
it's a show about time travel, and it ends at the end of time.
Yeah.
And when he goes back, things are different.
Oh yeah. Oh my god, I was so heartbroken between him and
oh man, when fucking Mobius didn't know who he
was. I was just like, oh fuck, dude. I was like, they had such.
You're an analyst, right?
They had such a great relationship. I was just like, oh god.
Absolutely heartbroken. Like, you were right that this was fucking Owen Wilson's.
Oh, he was fantastic.
This was one of his best performances, 100%.
He was. They're both of them together had such great chemistry on the screen.
They really did.
It was just, oh my god, I want to rewatch it because I'm just thinking of
oh my god, the fucking just rip your heart out feels from him and oh fuck, what was her name?
Oh, Selfie.
Sylphie.
Sylphie, thank you. Yes.
Yeah, but
Yes.
like just the like, oh hey, you're Loki, you're destined to be alone forever. Hey, here's a deviant point. And go figure, Loki can only fall in love with himself.
Naturally. Yeah. My God, that was such a great show.
And like the reveal of Sylphie was amazing.
Oh yeah. I don't think too many people expected that.
That one threw
Or
me for a
just
loop.
or
Just
just all
like
the other Lokis that they
fucking
pruned.
I was glad that we got to see Kid Loki,
Yes.
Teen Loki, because that had a at least vague callback to um the Young Avengers,
Yeah.
which if you
Yeah.
haven't read the Young Avengers, do. Like treat yourself
Treat
to
yourself.
the Young Avengers. That is one of the
Yeah.
best comic. It's very short. It's like 10 issues, and it's one of the best comic book series I've ever read. I think, well, it might be longer than that, but
Either way, it's a good read. I mean, hell, I've even read it. So, but oh
because
my
it's,
God, yeah.
yeah, it's like,
Everybody needs to go watch Loki. Everybody needs to get caught up on everything. Oh,
because
have
it's
you been watching
also,
What If at all?
I haven't,
Or
we haven't, we're not caught up on What If yet, but
okay. That again though, that's fantastic. And I love it because it's all part of Marvel's fucking plan of like, hey, what if? And then it's
and that
like,
was
by the
like,
way,
and like
we're exploring multiverses now.
now that
So this
I
shit might be real.
right now that I understand the context of Loki, What If makes a lot more sense.
Oh yeah. And What If has been really, really fun. It's great because again, Marvel's doing it right. They're introducing in little tidbits, what if what if this happened and then this person became this instead of this person? And it's like, oh, wait, you guys are like putting training wheels on, and I'm learning what's probably going to be the future of Marvel. Cool. And then, oh my God, I hope they show like Galactus in Eternals, like just briefly.
I really hope that we get
Give me
some
a shadow.
Galactus.
Like, give me a shadow of Galactus. I
Like
don't even need to see
in
him.
your post credit scene, just like
Just a
a
shadow.
silhouette of Galactus, just boop.
Yeah, give me a shadow, maybe a voice. I'm not gonna say we need to bring back what's his face to voice Galactus because he's already done Thanos and Cable, but he's got the good voice. Who do you get to voice Galactus?
I don't even
Who's
fucking know.
who's got that fucking uh it's James Earl Jones is dead now, right? We can't get
Nope,
him.
he's still up. He's still kicking. Pretty
Yeah,
sure.
but he's so
He's
old
a
though. Like,
bajillion.
would you fucking risk that for the voice? Because that would be a fucking voice.
Yeah, he's 90.
Oh, who does Kratos?
Oh,
I can't.
fucking yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Get that as Galactus?
Christopher
Oh,
Judge. That dude could fucking get it.
oh my God, dude, he could just do Kratos' voice for Galactus, and I'd be fine with that.
Like throw a little like pitch down on it. Put some
Yeah.
throw a little pitch down on it. Get some just a little bit of voice modulation. Just get that depth.
Oh my
Just
God.
to bring up, yeah, no, fucking Christopher Judge, hell yeah, because I mean, Josh Brolin as Thanos was incredible.
Oh yeah, him, Thanos, and Cable. I mean, let's be honest, the guy.
For real.
He pulled a fucking Chris Evans, man. He got two roles and wasn't even. I don't even think he was even trying. He was just, hey, I'm just Josh Brolin doing a voice. Look at me. Now I'm Cable.
I was really pleased with Josh Brolin as Cable,
Oh,
and then
dude,
like immediately following fucking Josh Brolin as Thanos.
Yeah, fucking fantastic. Have we gone an hour? I feel like we've gone an hour.
Yeah, I think we're just over. Yeah, hour 10.
Hour 10. All right. I know we were gonna. Sorry, people. We're cutting this one short because all of us have plans today. Um, so I have to deliver this beautiful thing that I don't actually get to touch or do anything with, but
Yeah, I
I'm
know.
gonna I'll probably rub my penis on the box.
I won't tell Juliana.
just just stamp it. Boop. Just tap it right with the tip. Just boop. She's gonna watch this episode and be like, he actually put his penis on the box. Like,
Huh?
no, I won't put my penis on the box. I'll do that when I get my own.
You put your penis in the
Yeah.
box.
I don't know if it would fit in this slot right here, but with a Dremel, we can make anything happen. So
I need to get me one of those.
Dremels are handy. Oh, by the way, I might have something for you to paint.
I noticed that kind of peeking out there.
Yeah. So
Is that FDM?
Daniel got a new, yeah, he got a new 3D printer,
Okay.
and he printed this. It's a larger version of the other
Yeah,
one that I
the
had.
other little one, yeah.
Yeah, because here's the comparison.
It's a bit
It's
different.
just it's a bit, clearly he's not a shower, he's a grower.
Yeah.
So I
That's
don't know. I was
pretty
thinking,
that looks pretty high resolution for FDM too.
yeah, it's not bad. It needs a little bit of like sanding and
Sanding
whatnot,
touch up,
but
yeah. I'm actually
little
like
touch up.
the friend I'm going to see in Portland today. Actually, he's got an FDM print that he wants to have me like. I'm going to be painting it,
Yeah,
but he just wants to get a consult of like how much work needs to be done to be able to adequately paint it. So
yeah. So I don't know.
and then
I might.
I've got some just random crap I'm gonna paint, and he's gonna work on sanding that so we can kind of body double for each other because that's
Yeah.
an issue he has. But what I'm going to be painting is Vash's gun from Trigun.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, so I'm excited about that.
Yeah. So this might be a future request. I don't know yet. I haven't decided what
We'll
I'm
see.
doing with it.
I'm still
So
because I was talking to Daniel and he said he just got an SLA printer.
yeah, dude, fucking when this thing released, it was like a $5,000 printer
Was it like
back in like
is it like a
2016.
Formlabs thing or?
No, it's something else. But like he
But
got it for $100.
it's like a sintered nylon printer.
Yeah, yeah.
Fucking A.
It's a full SLA printer. He got
Jesus.
it. He literally just threw out a bid on this thing,
And he just
and
got it.
nobody else bid on it. And
Nice.
it's $100, and he got it. But I
Okay.
was like, what the fuck? So now he's got like 3 printers going. He's like, I don't know where to put this thing. Um,
Yeah, he was saying he
yeah,
got that, but he's got some stuff he might want to print. And I was like, oh, if only you knew a guy who could paint it. And he's like, oh, what do you charge for something like that? And I was like, well,
well, I have
money,
various rates. Money, money.
because I
I,
know I know I'm good at what I do now.
yeah.
So, because
Yep.
like I did I tell you about the little baby, like a 4-inch tall baby Yoda that I painted, and I charged the guy I painted it for like $180, give or take.
Holy shit! God damn.
And that was to the best of my ability at the time.
Yeah.
If I was to do that same quality job now, I would probably only charge like $100.
Oh damn.
But if I was to paint that same model to the best
Better?
of my ability now, I would probably charge like $250.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Like
you're out of my price range.
your
So.
piece, what I painted for you, that would probably be $200. Easy. I want to do commission painting. I just need people to paint stuff. And like a lot of it is I'm painting stuff in exchange for something that they have.
Yeah. You're taking
like the guy I'm painting the Vash the Stampede gun for. I have just made a deal with him that I get whatever a bottle of whatever mead he makes ad infinitum.
Excellent. This is a good trade.
I'll paint whatever he wants as long as I get a bottle of whatever mead he makes.
Excellent. Dude, you should put that out on TikTok. Like have people ship you minis to paint and send back.
I've thought about setting up like a Fiverr.
Yeah, that's the thing. I don't know what that does.
It's basically a just like, hey, I do stuff for this amount of money. There's a mini paint mini painting YouTuber that goes on Fiverr a lot.
Hmm.
I think it's bigger in Europe, but it is worldwide. But yeah,
Nice.
Squidmar Miniatures, he does a lot of Fiverr stuff. Like he'll put ads out on Fiverr. He'll send people stuff. He'll be like, "Hey, you're on Fiverr. I want to see what you can do."
Yeah,
So like
that's pretty cool.
he's sent stuff to like award-winning mini painters, and he's taken stuff from award-winning mini painters. But he
Nice.
did a series a while ago, and he's like, okay, I have 3 tiers. I have the 1 hour tier, the 2 hour tier, and the 3 hour tier. Send me whatever you want and tell me how long you want me to paint it for, and we'll see what you get.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
And
Yeah,
he
no,
like
this
he got one like massive model at the 1 hour tier, and he's like, okay.
would you just dunk it and paint it at that point?
He airbrushed the whole thing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because holy shit, that
Because
would take
it
forever.
was like the giant ass Mortarion model that's like this tall.
Oh, that's crazy. Okay, yeah, I might hit you up about this. I don't know.
Okay, yeah, we'll see. No,
I have
huge
other
rush.
things though too, so it's like I don't know.
We'll get there.
Yeah, at some point.
I still have to paint
Some
the
point.
dice tower he gave me.
Yeah, and that's just yours.
That's just
So I
mine.
don't,
Yeah, I got a list, bro. I mean, I've painted 20 of my Dominion box and haven't touched it since.
Well, to be fair, you went back to work, so you've got to readjust.
I took a day. I took like a week off to kind of prepare to go back to work, and then I took a week off
Yeah,
before going back to work to like do my pre-going back to work stuff, bidding route,
yeah,
setting up route, all of that. Now I'm back at work. I mostly just want to wait for my space to get rearranged, which should be probably next weekend. Or no, it
nice.
won't be next weekend because I'm getting my 3rd appointment for my tattoo. I might be able to do something. It's a morning appointment and it's only a couple hours, so
Yeah, there you go.
we
You'll be
will
fine.
see. And switching stuff up will only take a couple hours. So
Yeah.
anyway,
Yeah.
thank you for listening to the ramblings of 2 madmen. For
Technically, we are saying Spotify, if you are listening, we are mentally sound. We're not legitimately madmen. We would never condone ivermectin unless you're already on it and you've already incurred
if you've taken
shrinkage. And
ivermectin, don't stop. But if you haven't started taking ivermectin, don't.
yeah, it's bad shrinkage and stuff. So
Shrinkage and stuff.
yeah, bad sperm or horse sperm, I guess what it would be. Maybe no, it wouldn't be that.
Just bad sperm.
Just bad sperm, because I feel like horse sperm would be really fast. They run at like what, 35, 40 miles an hour.
We know there was that Rick and Morty episode.
Oh shit, that's right. I totally fucking forgot about that.
Speaking
Oh
of,
my god.
new episode on Sunday.
This Sunday. Okay. All right.
Anyway,
Have I missed any episode?
No.
I'll figure it out.
they
That's
took
not
a break after the last one.
Okay, good. I'm caught up then. Excellent.
Okay.
Outstanding.
So yeah, thank you for listening to the ramblings of 2 madmen. I'm like, remember, I'm not actually mad. I work with children for a living. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed.
I'm just disappointed. Dad, is that you?
Okay. Catch you
All
guys
right.
in the next one.
Yeah.